There are a number of local governments that are continuing to raise the bar when it comes to water-saving initiatives. And today, I'm going to introduce you to one that's busily saving water one verge at a time. City of Vincent Mayor John Carey has made being waterwise a key priority for the council, developing a hugely successful Adopt a Verge program, which encourages local residents to replace their turf or concrete verges with something more like this. And, as it turns out, these verges do a lot more than just save water. So, John, what does a Waterwise verge do that a traditional verge doesn't?
Well, it does lots of things. It actually greens and cools the street down. It also creates biodiversity corridors in an urban area. But best of all, it brings community together. You see residents come together to green their streets.
Who carries out the transformation?
Well, at Vincent, we do. So we actually dig up the verge using a contractor, mulch it, and then we provide vouchers for native plants and ask the residents to then look after the verge.
How many verges have you transformed so far?
We've had 250 projects of residents coming together. It is incredibly popular. In fact, now we've got a waiting list.
And the City of Vincent isn't just asking its residents to be water savvy, it's leading by example with its own Waterwise Verges. The fringes of local parks are being transformed, with turf being ripped up and replaced with natives and mulch, in a practice known as eco-zoning. So how does this technique work in areas like this?
Well, Chrissy, around the perimeter of a lot of our parks and reserves, we have a lot of unnecessary turfed areas. These areas are located under trees and the turf doesn't perform that well under the trees. So we remove the turf, mulch it with mulch and plant it with Australian native species.
How much water do you think you're saving?
Well, we try to match the eco-zoning areas up with our existing reticulation zones. So therefore we can turn a zone of sprinklers down to save the water. And we would hope that after 3 years when the plants have established, that we can turn that zone off.
So long-term water savings?
At the moment, we're saving about 30,000 kilolitres per annum, which is the equivalent of 12 Olympic-sized swimming pools, and we're only just halfway through the program. So we would estimate that we could save around 60,000 kilolitres by the end of the program, which is the equivalent of 24 Olympic-sized swimming pools, and that's a significant amount of water.
It's great to see local councils leading the way. And if you'd like some water-wise ideas for your verge, simply log on to the Water Corporation's website and ask your local council what they're doing to help save water.